chat. We got Evan Bennett we're going to talk a little bit about first. So Evan is a redshirt freshman, 6'3", 210 pounds. He's a guy that was, I mean, he played some snaps, but he's not really saw the field. He's a young guy in that room. Had, of course, a lot of production ahead of him that we lost over the past few years at the linebacker position. But he's out of Georgia, number 81 overall player in the state of Georgia when he came out of Gatewood School. He was a state champion, a state runner-up, two-time region champion, team captain, defensive MVP. And then listen to these. I'm going to run off his stats real quick. So 216 career tackles, 34 for loss, 3 interceptions, four fumble recoveries, 4 block kicks, 3,200 all-purpose yards, and 29 touchdowns. he put up some numbers and got busy, and then we'll go into and I'm gonna pull up this clip here for our viewers. So we'll pull up this clip here. So Evan, this was just recently. He posted this on his Twitter. So at 6'3", 210. I'm sure he's probably bigger than that now. I know you said you were like 230 when you were playing, but he ran a 100-meter, and I'm gonna pull up the exact here. So 10.62 100-meter.
Gosh,
did you run any track when you were balling out?
I let's see. I ran the 400 as a freshman, and never again after that. No.
So I 10 point from what I've always seen, bro, at his size, that's elite speed at linebacker.
And he's a great linebacker. Let me tell you, he lost some time on this 100. He starts on the left side of the lane, moves to the right side, and back to the left. He might have gone 9.8 if he just ran straight.
So you went through I'm guessing you went through some training leading up to the NFL. You got some tips you can give them.
Run straight. That's tip number 1. Don't make a 40 or 41.
That's funny you notice that. But, dude, and Troy, we'll get you in here. But he's a kid, man. I'm really excited about that just because of his size, man, and the speed that he shows. He's like to me, he's a Swiss Army knife. And, these are the type of guys that, especially Belichick, these are the it's just, I'm excited to see what he'll turn them into.
Yeah, one of the key things that I've addressed with this team and I'll kind of give a pat on the back to the staff once again is bringing in guys and developing them. Obviously, I think he's reaping the benefits of and my computer. I need to hook it up. Actually, I'm a multitask, fellas. I just got a notification that my computer was about to die, but he's probably reaping some of the benefits of an NFL strength and conditioning staff with Moses Cabrera. And just a different way of doing things. But, Evan's a guy that I think will come in this year. He's a guy that you're comfortable with, even as a youngin, as I like to say, somebody that can come in and, he's naturally gifted or, physically gifted. So you're not really worried about that. I mean, you look at his build, you look at the speed that he plays with. He's a guy that, I think we'll see, some meaningful snaps. It's all about what he's going to do with them. But looking at his, his physical attributes, you're happy to have a guy like this at such a young age, not only for this season, but for the future as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think another thing that's super cool about him, like you mentioned him being used in a lot of different ways, getting developed by the staff. Like you look at his stats, like ton of career tackles, ton of tackles for loss. So they're using him in different ways. He's got TFLs. He's got interceptions. He's got fumble recoveries, blocked punts, all-purpose yards, ton of touchdowns. Like freak athlete, just like all around. And I think also like doing all those things. It's not like when he was out there playing a different position in high school, he didn't care. Like football clearly means a lot to him. Like he wanted to be out there competing on every side of the ball. You love to see stuff like that. Like you never know about – people argue that the old argument in the locker room was always like, is Florida high school better than Georgia, better than California, than Texas, North Carolina? When you're putting up stuff like this in every phase of it, it's like, who cares where you played, man? You're productive and you're doing it for the team in any way you can. And I think that's awesome. I think that'll go really well for you with a staff like this.
Yeah, Bill's. You kind of took the words out of the thought out of my head. One of the things Bill has preached about is committing to the team and just being a good teammate. And for him to have production on both sides of the ball like he has just shows, not only is he an athlete, He's bringing something, to the field when he steps on it, but he's also doing whatever he can, to put the team in the best position. So that's something also that's good to have in your locker room. Shaq, I know you could probably attest to that with some of the teams you played on at Carolina.
Hey, Tar Pit crew. Thanks for tuning in today. You just heard a clip from a recent episode where we broke down one of the key position groups. If this episode hit the mark, do us a favor, like it, drop a comment, and share it with a friend. That kind of support keeps the podcast rolling. You can catch full episodes of the Tar Pit Podcast on Spotify and YouTube. Don't forget to follow and subscribe today. The Tar Pit Podcast is proudly powered by Untapped Sports Network. Thanks for listening, and as always, go Heels.